this. I have got to clean that out. That is totally unacceptable. Dust in my computer. Just awful. Alright, guys and gals. This is probably going to be the only controversial video that I ever do. Maybe not. I guess we'll see. But there's a YouTuber by the name of 1316Killer. This guy right here. Not a bad looking guy. I don't know about the goatee thing. You know, I tried doing that once and it just was really itchy and I had to get rid of it. So, but anyway, 1316Killer on YouTube has about 21,000 subscribers. Every video he uploads has roughly 1,500 to 2,000 views. So, pretty good. He has no producer. He has no tripod. Even I have a tripod. You know how many subscribers I have? I can count on two hands the number of subscribers I have. He might have a better phone, though, because I think he's been taking some 4K videos or whatever. But he's an entertaining guy. I first saw him do a video on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that's like my favorite game right now. And he was doing a video basically making fun of it. I think the name of the video was All the Reasons Zelda Breath of the Wild Sucks, or something along those lines. And I watched it, and, you know, at first I was like, man, what's up with this guy? But then the further the video went along, I found it pretty funny, because he wasn't wrong. The game does lag at about 20 frames per second in some spots. I've seen it with my own eyes. He's not wrong. So, but it's a funny video. And then after watching a few more videos, I found out that basically he does a lot of satire. Because satire tends to bring out the worst in the gaming community, and he's made mention of that several times in this video, that they're just easily triggered. And this brings to light a broader problem in social media, just in general. People just don't know how to let stuff go. And this situation is a prime example. Very recently, he put up a couple videos calling out this other YouTuber who probably has more subscribers than he does. I can't even remember the guy's name. I'm not going to mention it. You'll probably pick it up in a couple of the other videos. But so what happened was there was a little bit of backlash, and this guy decided he couldn't take it, and he went to YouTube to try to have Killer's videos taken down, and they may come down within the next 48 hours. So you know what? And I'm not doing this to get any popularity or whatever. I mean, look, I have, like I said, on two hands, and it's not likely to go up anytime soon. So this guy, he doesn't have a producer. He doesn't even have anyone holding the phone. He doesn't have a tripod. Yet he somehow has 21,000 subscribers. Now, why is that? Well, it's real simple. He's entertaining. He's got good timing and a good subject matter, and people like that. You know, if he actually had if he had all of that other, you know, stuff, he'd probably have more. Meanwhile, we've got other guys on YouTube who aren't even in the industry. They're just posting things on YouTube that they've heard secondhand, and they've got way more subscribers, probably because they have, you know, all of the video, whatever, you know, the video editing, the producer, the trailer. But anybody can do a trailer. Even I managed to make a simple one for my channel. I mean, that's not a big deal. So what is it? Well, it's entertainment. I mean, look, and I'm not doing this to you know, to try to gain popularity or try to get subscribers or whatever. My numbers aren't going anywhere. I mean, listen to me. Listen to my voice. I sound like I got a frog stuck in my voice all the time. I'm not getting any freaking viewers over this. Okay? This is just a matter of principle. So anyway, he has said that possibly within the next 48 hours, those videos pertaining to this other one particular YouTube will be taken down because he's been accused of revealing personal information. And I'm not sure what personal information has been revealed there. The killer alluded to the fact that the other guy mentioned he works in the industry, when in fact he probably works in a store that sells video games, which means he doesn't work in the industry, he works in retail. I've never worked in retail before, so I don't know what that's all about. But evidently, that struck a nerve, and he left a comment. Well, I mean, that's all in the video. I mean, we'll show you. So you know what? And if YouTube tries, or if that one guy tries to come after me for re-uploading this guy's videos, then you know what? Bite me. It's not, the damage is already done. So you know what? Let's just roll the freaking videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, we have what's called a real gamer. And in this corner over here, we have what's called a jackass. That's right, but let me tell you something. That's one fine-looking jackass. So with that said, let's get started.
Because they can't make Sony look bad. Sony needs to look good in every aspect of life because they want them to be on a higher level to the point that everybody will buy their content. If you go right now in any retail store, whether it be Target, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, movie trading companies, Entertainment Mart, you can go to any gaming company right now, one stop, whatever, stores. You can go to these stores, and their shelves are just fucking bare of PS4 games. They don't have any fucking games. Everybody's like, oh, it must have slowed down, man. Must be some great titles out. No. They didn't have no damn games. They don't have any.
Motherfucker, I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. You don't. I do. So don't fucking try to tell me I'm doing something because you don't like what the fuck I say. You're not here to like what the fuck I say. What you're supposed to do is listen and understand why I am saying what I am saying. Motherfucker, eat a dick. Like, seriously, you motherfucker. I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. You don't. I do. So don't fucking try to tell me I'm doing something because you don't like what the fuck I say. You're not here to like what the fuck I say. What you're supposed to do is listen and understand why I am saying what I am saying. I work in this industry.
Clearly, he works in this industry.
I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on.
Sony look bad. Sony needs to look good in every aspect of life because they want them to be on a higher level to the point that everybody will buy their content. If you go right now in any retail store, whether it be Target, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, movie trading companies, Entertainment Mart, you can go to any gaming company right now, one stop, whatever, stores. You can go to these stores, and their shelves are just fucking bare of PS4 games. They don't have any fucking games. Everybody's like, oh.
Motherfucker, I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was.
Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was like.
I work in this industry.
He works in this industry. I wonder what industry that would be. I wonder if we're getting warmer. It's like finding Where's Waldo. God damn, that's a lot of white people. Best Buy, we might need to think about some diversity. I'm just saying. Fuck it, that's just gonna have to do.
Motherfucker, eat a dick. Motherfucker, I work in this industry. Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was.
What? What? Deleted. That's right. Deleted. Did I do that? Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed king and champion of nerds. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It needs to look good in every aspect of life because they want them to be on a higher level to the point that everybody will buy their content. If you go right right now in any retail store, whether it be Target, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, movie trading companies, Entertainment, you can go to any gaming company right now, one stop, whatever, stores. You can go to these stores, and their shelves are just fucking bare of PS4 games. They don't have any fucking games. Everybody's like, oh.
I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. Motherfucker, eat a dick. I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was.
Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was like.
I work in this industry.
He works in this industry. I wonder what industry that would be. I wonder if we're getting warmer. It's like finding Where's Waldo. God damn, that's a lot of white people. Best Buy, we might need to think about some diversity. I'm just saying. Fuck it, that's just gonna have to do. Here's an interesting message from BS Shadows Gaming Rebirth. It was all fun and games at first, but stop trying to lead people to my personal life business. You going too far. You going too far. Not you're going too far. You going too far. So you going too far, when it affects my job and other things, the videos were fun for giggles, but mentioning my family. When did I mention the guy's family? And now trying to reveal my job in code is going too far. Now trying to reveal his job in code? Did he just oust himself in this message and on social media? I think he just did. I'm not some kind of kid. I'm over 40 and have a higher level in my job. Don't mess that up trying to be entertaining. Well, thanks for acknowledging that I'm entertaining. I'm asking you as a man, not a gaming channel personality, and other bullshit. So let's remember, he's over 40. Let's go to his channel. Let's go to his videos. There are no fucking videos. Let's go to his about description. Let's see what it says there. Can I read this with a straight face? Unbiased gameplay. Anyway, it says unbiased gameplay videos. I know it's hard to keep that one down. With commentary, every console, platform, and PC gaming recorded in its highest fidelity. Also bringing true life motivational videos with gameplay. Nice beats with smooth and respectful topics. Smooth and respectful topics like, seriously, eat a dick.
I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was.
Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was like.
I work in this industry.
He works in this industry. I wonder what industry that would be.
Eat a dick, motherfucker. I work in this industry. Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was.
Yes, that clearly sounds like a respectful topic. So, let's read this again. It was all fun and games at first, but stop trying to lead people to my personal life business. You going too far. When it affects my job and other things, The videos were fun for giggles, but mentioning my family and now trying to reveal my job in code is going too far. I'm not some kid. I'm over 40 and have a higher level in my job. Don't mess that up. Trying to be entertaining. I'm asking you as a man, not as a gaming channel personality, and other bullshit. So it was all fun and games when you were telling people to eat a dick. But as soon as somebody challenged your video, you deleted a video, then you deleted your whole goddamn channel. Then you just ousted yourself on social media, letting us all know you work at Best Buy. Even though I didn't know you work at Best Buy, I don't even know your real fucking name, nor did I mention that, nor did I talk about your family. Nor was there any code put into my matrix. You're going too far when it affects my job. But how does my video affect your job? Maybe your video affected your job. Because I clearly didn't come knocking on your door. And other things. My video somehow affected your job and other things? What are the other things? Mentioning his family, because I said his kid walked in the room? You had your kid on video walk into a room. I had to mention that so people knew what the hell was going on. I love this part here. I'm not some kid. I'm over 40 and have a higher level in my job. You're going too far when it affects my job. Mentioning my family. Come on, let's take some personal responsibility, guy. Okay, somehow me trying to be entertaining and making Einstein's video funny, I attacked his family and I went after his job. Now remember, he's 40 years old and he's not a kid.
I work in this industry. I know what the fuck goes on. Motherfucker, eat a dick.
Just ate that shit up. It was
Motherfucker, eat a dick.
just ate that shit up. It was like
I work in this industry.
He works in this industry. I wonder what industry that... I'm not some kid. I'm over 40 years old and have a higher level at my job. So what you're telling me is you're over 40 years old and you talk shit about video games on the internet and you talk shit about video games on Twitter. You're subscribed to fanboys in regards to video games. Yet when that comes back to bite ya... What did I just say there? Yet when that comes back to bite you on social media, you remove all your fucking videos. How fucking sad. Seriously. 40-year-old ass grown man talking shit about video games. Talking to people. Talking shit to people. I can't even make this funny anymore. Because it's honestly fucking sad. It's honestly pathetic. You make all these videos, run in your mouth, and then what happens? You can't even deal with some shit on social media. Over video games, guy. Take some fucking personal responsibility. I guess it's time to put on the championship belt again.
We're talking about grown-ups. When I was a child, I thought all grown-ups were smart, wise, whatever. Unfortunately, in this day and age, social media even reveals to small children that maybe adults aren't as adult as we perceive them to be. But the real problem is that when it comes to social media, people can't handle things. Why? Because on social media, we have the ability to know what other people are thinking. And these are people that live hundreds, if not thousands of miles away from us that we would have otherwise never known existed. Now we know what they're thinking. It says right there on Facebook, what's on your mind? And so people put, what's on my mind? Some people don't need to know what's on your mind. Or they don't want to know what's on your mind. Or they can't handle what's on your mind. Obviously, this other YouTube couldn't handle what was on 1316Killer's mind. Now, this generation of consoles, it's been the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4. And which one is going to reign supreme? In other words, gamers are sometimes like, well, which company is going to go out of business this generation? Because they both lasted for nearly 20 years in the console. Microsoft, not so much, but they're getting there. My nose itches. Sorry. But they've both been in the business for many years. Neither of them is going anywhere anytime soon. Now, this generation, Microsoft was taking some flack with the Xbox One. Why? It's very simple. And look, I don't care what console you like. You know, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. Okay, I don't have an allegiance. Look at this right down here. I've got an Xbox 360. Okay, I don't have an Xbox One. I have a PlayStation 4. But the reason I don't is probably because it's very simple. It comes down to this. When Xbox One was revealed, number one, always online. Gamers didn't want to hear that. Okay. Number two, they're focusing on TV, other forms of entertainment, sports. Gamers didn't want to hear that. When the specs were revealed, it didn't have 8 gigabytes of GDDR5. Gamers didn't want to hear that. They said multiple things that gamers didn't want to hear. And then on top of that, they said it's shipping with the Kinect and it's going to be $500. Then the PlayStation 4 comes around and says, okay, we have 8 gigabytes GDDR5 RAM, which makes it a little bit more powerful than the Xbox One. The difference is probably negligible. But anyway, that's what gamers wanted to hear. It was not going to be always online. That's what gamers wanted to hear. The online experience was going to be better. Now, you have to pay for the subscription now, but the experience is going to be better. That's what gamers wanted to hear. You can instantly upload videos to YouTube. That's what gamers wanted to hear. And even more importantly, and this is the big killer right here. They said we're going to ship for it's going to be $400. $400 for a slightly more powerful console, as opposed to a $500 console, not quite as much power, and a lot of things, unnecessary things that gamers probably didn't care about. I'm not saying nobody cared about it, but if you look at the sales figures, obviously not as many people cared about it who play games. It's just as simple as that. You know, and I don't care if you like the Xbox. I know a lot of people that like Xbox, and that's fine. They had reasons for that because their friends had Xbox. They wanted to play with their friends online. Fine, yeah, so be it. That's great. The performance difference between both consoles is probably negligible. Honestly, it's $500 versus $400. Simple as that. And then even the 1316Killer, I don't have him up here anymore, but the 1316Killer has predicted that the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is a little bit better than the original model, is probably going to come down to $250 this Christmas. Meanwhile, the Xbox One X is launching later this year, and it's going to be $500. Holy smoke! You're talking about a $250 difference between a console that does true 4K, assuming that the developers make full use of that. You're probably still going to get 30 frames per second. I personally would rather have 1080p 60 frames per second, but that's just me. And I don't have a 4K TV anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's a non-issue. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 4 Pro, if it's $250, you'll still have 4K if you want it, although it's it's checkerboarded in. It's not true 4K, but how many people are going to be able to tell the difference? Not the parents buying these things for the kids. They don't care. All they're going to see is $500 versus $250, and that's all. It's just as simple as that. The gaming industry is not as complex as some people on the internet want to make it sound. It's really not. It's all dollars and cents. And that's all there is to it. Anyway, that's my piece on that. So, see you next time.